Michael was
Downtown, looming over historic Faneuil Hall. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've showed why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Well, you pay so much attention to Bird, that opens things up for others.
Macy passes to Jordan. Here's Gervin. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Johnson can't hit.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Macy passes to Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Now, here's Bird. Over Corzine. Bird misses.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Driving inside. Macy passes to Oakley. Over McHale. Another one falls for Chicago.
It's not his forte, but Charles has worked hard on his jump shot. Oakley can knock him down now.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. McHale. No good again that time. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Pass to Bird. The fadeaway, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Pass to Oakley. Stolen by Bird. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that's a surprising time, Clark, for an intentional foul.
It sure is. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish right there. I'll tell you what, he better have a good reason for it, or he's going to be seeing some extra pine time.
Now here's Parrish over Corzine. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on and run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now, a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. To the inside. The rebound by Corzine.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Here's Ainge. George Gervin picking up that last basket. Parrish kicks to Ainge. On the wing, Bird. Shot clock at 6. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
Macy passes to Oakley. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Bird. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Bird's got 6.
This is what Bird can do when he feels the defense over-committing to him. Has the control to pull up on a dime and pop it home. One of the toughest shots in the game.
Johnson outside. Shoots from 12. That shot, no good.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the 4th quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
The Bulls leading by 5. And there's the bucket from Corzine.
Good hustle from Corzine on the fast break, getting himself well positioned to finish it strong.
Kicks it out to McHale. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Parrish. Rebound by the Bulls. Corzine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Macy passes to Gervin. Now Corzine. Down low. And it's Jordan that's out the key. Feeds it to Gervin. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Jordan.
Not a quick release guy. Gervin does his best impression there.
From deep, Parrish. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bulls lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Celtics trail by 9.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Charles Oakley out there with Green. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Paxson. And it's Banks in at the 3. Now Walt passes it to Ainge. Third left side. Here is Seasting. 5 to shoot. McHale inside. Working on Green. Offensive rebound. Tries it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gets to the line a whole bunch. McHale does it here with a sweet pump fake.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Now, here is Oakley. Jordan, it's Chicago with another bucket.
Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
You know, you have to give credit to the Bulls so far. Clark, they've managed to slow down the Celtics' big three.
Well, Kevin, they knew they had to be better to give themselves a chance. I mean, so far, I think they've answered the call quite well.
Ainge against Jordan. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Outside, McHale. The pass to Seasting. Bird with it. Ainge with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Snatched up. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Relentless on the boards. McHale will outwork any opponent. You have to try to match his level of energy.
Outside Jordan. To the paint. Here's Banks. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his third assist on the night. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Here is Seasting. Sinks that one from the post.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
To the middle, kicks it out to Jordan. Again, Chicago.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable operating from mid-range.
Jordan comes with the double team. Walton. Here's Bird. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
And the first one drops. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Pass to Walton. Here is Seasting. Here's McHale. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. It's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, DA. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And Green slams it in.
Great recognition there by Paxson, noticing the open teammate and setting him up for the painless bucket.
Seasting passes to Parrish. Here's Wedman. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation.
Sometimes it's that simple, turning smart defense into quality offense.
For 3, Paxson drops in the tray. Paxton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent from deep. Paxton isn't a guy you can leave, so that helps space the floor.
Left block shot on the way. A shot by McHale, no good. The Bulls leading by 10. Lets it go with the three. Back to Gervin. Trying his luck from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Here is Seasting. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
Jordan way outside. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Ainge comes in for Wedman. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. And a change for the Bulls. Kyle Macy's checked in for John Paxson. Ainge, the pass to McHale. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great tee that time from Green. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. The shot is good off the backboard. And that's 15 points for Jordan.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
That shot off the mark. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Celtics trail by 10.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
They've got Ainge. Bird is out there with McHale. Then it's Parrish, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. So it's Chicago now, following the miss by Larry Bird. Macy passes to Gervin. And good that time. Gervin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
Pass to Johnson. And coach, a foul here, and it looked to be an intentional foul.
I'm not really sure why he did that. Maybe a miscommunication.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. And here is Ainge. Passes to Bird. Good work defensively by Gervin. The Bulls leading by 15. Oakley passes to Macy. And here's Corzine. Bird covering. The shot's good. Corzine's got 5 points now this quarter. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. And so here is Chicago, following the miss by Robert Parrish, and that one's good. Gervin.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Giving up way too many scores inside. I can see why Coach called the timeout there.
And when you can't defend your rim inside, you can guarantee Coach is going to address that.
Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Corzine. And Banks is subbed in for Mason. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Bird. And the foul on George Gervin. That's his first foul.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Walton a screen on Jordan. Here's Johnson.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Why'd they foul there? Let it go.
Time and score. You have to be aware of both.
Bird looking it over. To stop the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Like a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. And so it's Boston with it. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Johnson finds Bird. Back to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Jordan has gotten his points, but Clark not at the same rate as we saw in Game 1.
Exactly, Kevin. I think they're offering a lot more resistance to Michael Jordan. They're making him work for it more tonight. They know he's the guy that makes it happen for the Bulls. Everything flows through Michael in the Bulls offense, slowing him down, the highest priority for the Celtics.
He's the engine, he's the driver, he's everything for this team.
Yep, the whole car.
Yes, he is.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Wedman comes in for McHale, and it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. To the paint, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Green's got 6.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite reel it in.
But you love the activity there. Putting in the effort, keeping the offense honest.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Corzine comes in for Green, and it's Paxson in for Gervin. Here's Wedman. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Easting. Boston, no good that time either. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure.
And sometimes you forget how athletic Bird is, showing off his leaping ability on the slam.
The pass to Banks. To the inside. Here's Oakley. Up and in on the layup.
You know, given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback.
Here's Bird. The shot misses. Oakley with some nice D. Jordan way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 18.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Seasting's so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Paxson outside. Banks passes to Paxson. Down low. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
John Paxson.
Paxson's got 3 assists now in this one. Three-pointer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago.
59.
Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Macy. Washington out there with Green. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Banks in at the small forward. Pass to Kite. Here's Wedman. Walton a screen on Jordan. Here is Seasting. Here's Walton. And he banks in the layup. Walton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Vincent the pass to Wedman. Over to the wing. Here's Seasting. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And in a shocker in this one, Clark, the Boston front court, has been outplayed by the Chicago Bulls. Unbelievable.
Really unbelievable. I mean, nobody would have guessed that would happen, Kevin. Not even the Bulls players. I think they're surprised.
Here is Seasting. He's defended by Jordan, and he gets the bucket.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Wedman's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Banks passes to Macy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Unloads. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Vincent. Screened by Walton. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Jordan.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break. He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up, a great teammate.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Pass to Wedman. Right wing. Here is Seasting. Shoots over Washington. They get it again. Seasting's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Green. Back to Banks. To the middle, here's Macy. Lays it up and banks it in. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. And it's Walton missing. Walton's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Shoots from 12, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Smooth like silk. MJ with a nose for the bucket. Knocks down the quick trigger jumper there.
Here is Seasting. And the pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kite. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Macy passes to Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. To the left wing. Pass to Vincent. Walton, a screen on Jordan. Here's Vincent. Boston, no good that time either.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Jordan is doubled. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Jordan's got 26.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Pass to Vincent. Here is Seasting. Here's Vincent. To the paint, and stolen by Jordan. Passes it to Macy, and here is Washington. Shoots from the block, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Finished off the break.
Flipping defense into offense. Nice work that time with the quick hands.
Yeah, the minute they have the ball, they're off and running.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Seasting. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Why'd they foul there? Let it go.
Time and score. You have to be aware of both.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bird left side, down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Parrish. Here's Wedman. Money from the wing.
Miracle shot. If I'm coach, I'm definitely discouraging him from taking that again.
From deep. No good there. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 in the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric. And if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.